Hi, everybody, and welcome back. If you haven't seen me on these videos before, my name is Ciara, and I'm the teen librarian at Rawlings Library, where we miss you. We miss you at all of our branches, but we especially miss you. So today, I'm going to be demonstrating how to do one of our kits to go, the paper circuit. So I'm going to show you the materials that were included. So our cardstock, which is basically just, a piece of paper that feels like a card. And we're going to make a card. We've also got a battery. See that? And we've got our LED light. These are quite small, but it has legs on it. We've got our 4 sheets of aluminum foil that I'm going to cut up as we get into that step. And we've got our instructions, which I have right here in front of me. Some other things that we were hoping you would have at home were some Scotch tape. So hold that out there, and you can, some scissors, which are good for making a hole in there, and for cutting up the aluminum. A pencil. So we've got our pencil. You need that to trace out where your battery goes, and also it can help make that hole. And something to color with. So I used some crayons. I've actually gone a little bit out of order by making my drawing because I'll be honest, I'm not the most artistic person in the world, and I figured it would probably take me a long time. So I've done that part first, and we'll get to that part later in the steps. But then we can just talk about all the possibilities. So I'm going to start the instructions now. So step 1, so you've got a sheet. I think it may have been folded already because we wanted to fit it into the box. So you fold it into a card, right? Now in the lower corner of the card, and there's a picture of this on the instructions, you want to make a fold that's larger than the size of the battery. So here's the battery, right? Not very big. And so we're going to make a fold like this in the corner. And this will be where the circuit gets completed. So we want to trace the battery on each side of the fold in pencil. So let's see, it'll go right there. Okay. Now I'm going to use my pencil here and trace around there. This is going to tell us where to run circuit to, because it has to be touching the battery on both sides to make the full circuit. So now I'm gonna loop and hold it up here. Oops, do that better. Make sure it's in its circle. Hold it there, pull it back, and make the circle on this side. I'm got a little shaky hands. Had coffee too late, obviously. Okay, so we've got our 2 marks. I just dropped the battery into my pants. Hold on a sec. We'll find it in a minute. That was foolish of me and kind of typical of me at the same time. Annoying. Well, this part is where you decorate the front of your card. Now, do I have any weird? My buddy Natalie, who is making this video with me, she's the producer, who's a genius, is helping me with my shortcomings, and that was one of them. So this is where you decorate the front of your card, as I have somewhat decorated mine. They're not utterly brilliant, but so I can show you, here are the things I included to inspire you: a lighthouse, a shark, this light bulb with roots, a person and their ghost friend, an anime character, a cartoon character, a girl with, a person with long hair with balloons, some cool leaves, and a heart with headphones on. So, or you could have just done your own thing. Natalie, you're a star. I was tempted to use this person coming through with their eye, but I didn't. And there was a cute bear and penguin. Anyway, you saw them. You have the kit. And remember, there will be one point where you'll light up the small hole. So you don't want to put the hole in until you know where you want it in your drawing. And since mine is a mountain, I put the hole right here because I'm going to have a sunset, or more likely a rainbow that I'm going to finish with my trusty crayons. So now we're going to make the circuit. All right, I'm going to put the LED light in through my little hole, and then I'm going to push its legs down. So I'm going to want to have those legs connecting to the sheets. Oh, here we go. So I'll put it right up close so you can see. Oops. So I pushed its legs down, and we're going to wrap those legs in aluminum so that it will light up when the circuit touches the battery. But first, we have to make the circuit. So the narrow strip is going to be, they say, 1/4 inch wide, but I'm going to fold it over to that. So I'm going to cut a strip out of this. It's about 1/2 inch wide. I'm just going to eyeball it, cut my first strip, and see how that works with making the connecting. So it's a little bit annoying. You will find out to cut aluminum, but I did a lot of it getting ready for this. So, and then just put it in half. We'll fold it in half. Like, see me. I'm still in my head just thanking Natalie because I'm silly and dropped the battery. Okay, so definitely long enough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually wrap this leg. I'm going to hold it up so you can see this. So I put the leg in between one, and I'm just going to wrap it a little tighter. so that it's definitely touching. So I put it in the end, and then I folded tight over that. Then I'm going to run it down here. I'm actually going to cut it to run it the other way. So I'm going to fold it inside here. Make a little second fold to make sure the bits are all touching. And I'm going to run it up. I still need to cut a little bit, but it needs to be in that circle. Cut it again. It's going to run over that circle there. Now I'm going to make another one of these. I'm going to cut again, another length. Keep in mind, I've never done this. I'm new here. I haven't hung out with Sharon. She didn't show me. So I'm doing exactly what you're going to be doing with the same material. I gave you a lot of aluminum. Oh my goodness. I didn't know exactly how much you'd need. So I wanted to make sure you wouldn't have too little of it. So I'm gonna hold this part up again so you can see. The other leg is here. Sorry. The other leg is sticking out there. I'm gonna put it in the fold once. Then I'm gonna again. Okay. Now keep that fold there, otherwise it's a little bit awkward. Now I'm going to do the same thing when I turn it. First, I'm going to fold this entire thing, which is off camera, but I'm just folding the aluminum in half again. Okay. So I'm going to fold it. And just fold it again right there. And it's going to run down here onto the other circle. Okay. I'm going to use my scissors to cut it again because it's too long again. Oh, it just came off. Yikesies. So we're going to tape it up here where it's wrapped around. So you can absolutely tape the aluminum down, just so you know. So I'm going to get my aluminum, my Scotch tape here. We're going to tape it there. We're going to tape it so it stays in place. Okay. Now we're going to get this other leg back inside. Just tighten there, and we're going to lay it down and tape that one. Okay. I'm going to tape it at the fold. So now you can cut it so that it ends in the circle. I'm going to tape it a couple more times because I'm not the neatest person with this stuff. Now, take the battery. I'm going to tape it here for that circle. Now I'm going to tape it over. Tape this one down. All right, here's the moment of truth. Uh-oh. Didn't light up. Now, the sheet tells you that that might be okay. Actually, should might need to put the battery on the other side around. So I'm going to take the tape off. I'm also going to have quite as big pieces of tape. Okay, so I'm going to tape it down like this. Tape that. Oh no, mine is not working. Tape is definitely long enough. I'm going to try and see if I just link two sides up without the tape, anything better happens. It's not particularly easy to do this. This is bumming me out seriously because I'm failing. Now, like, can you see anything that I've done that will totally mess this up? It should light, right? Mm-hmm. Grrr. I'm feeling very frustrated, and what I'm going to do right now is take the legs out, just briefly. We may actually have a dud because it's not working. Flip it around. Well, I apologize. I certainly hope that we didn't get a bunch of duds when we ordered them. I hope this is the only dud in the bunch, because mine doesn't light up, even without a circuit, just straight on here. It's not lighting up. But please follow the directions, and yours should, it's not a dud, should work perfectly. Terribly sorry. You did get to see me look like a goof. I hope that entertained you. Like when I dropped the battery and was in my head totally freaking out. Natalie saved me. And I'm super bummed. But not everything goes your way every day. That's something you learn as you grow up more and more. And you've just got to hope for the best in the next thing you try. My saying that I tell myself over and over again is a quote from Sam Beckett, which is, ever tried, ever failed, no matter, try again, fail again, fail better. You always learn something about failing. When you fail, you learn. So I learned that this might be a dud, and that stinks. But I did learn how to make this circuit, which was really fun and cool. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon. and this doesn't bum you out. I hope it was still fun. And we miss you, and take care of yourselves, both physically and mentally, okay? We'll see you when we see you, even if it's on the screen.